10 Cities was launched in Glasgow in September 2014. It's part of this wider UK project taking place in 10 cities. We've been working with community groups, local authorities, other public sector organisations, some businesses, Tesco of course as a partner. It's been just a great opportunity to try to reach as many people as possible with our messages.
One of the recipes that we have is a cheesy mash and sausage croquette, and that's a perfect one for leftovers.
Today we're here with We Hay Meat. Colin Payton is the owner and also a great cook who's kindly shared some fantastic leftover recipes with us. So we're going to do some press around this with Colin and her recipes.
In the centre of the croquette is some beef sausage.
We're focusing on meat waste this time as sort of final to the 10 Cities project in Glasgow.
As a farmer and as a butcher, I know that the care that's been taken to produce the food and the thought of that then just ending up in the bin and not even being eaten, it's horrendous.
In Scotland, we waste around £190 million worth of meat every year from our homes. So really, this is a chance for us to talk to people about how we can change that. Two big events, the Big Freeze, where we're talking to people about freezing, which we know some people are nervous about, and we've also done some work around bread, because that's another food group that we really waste a lot of.
We throw away 600,000 tonnes of food and drink from our homes every year in Scotland, and more than half.
I love Food Hate Waste Cascade training is really bringing the messages, easy, simple, tips and hints around what you can do to reduce your food waste at home.
Wasting this food costs the average household £460 a year.
Our calculations are that for every person that we train for those couple of hours will be cascaded, will be passed on to 38 people. So it's a really powerful way of getting the messages out to as many people as possible.
We freeze milk and you just leave it in the fridge and it slowly defrosts, so the freezer is your friend.
Ultimately, with Cascade training, we want to restore the connection that people have with their food and think about all the resources that went into their food from farm to fork, and also stressing the financial implications for food waste as well as the environmental implications.
Freeze your eggs in muffin tins.
Everyone's just so shocked that you can freeze eggs.
I gleaned a lot of tips of things I could freeze that I had no idea you could freeze, like eggs and bananas. I'll be able to plan meals a little bit better using those tips.
As part of Love Food Hate Waste in Scotland, we work on lots of different levels. We work with local authorities, we work with a lot of community groups. Working in communities and being able to do events, cooking courses and that sort of thing is really powerful in helping people to make small changes that can really make a big difference.
We're going to make a nice omelette with foods that you would probably have left over in the fridge. The classes are open to anybody, but ideally we want people who are receptive to the messages of Love Food Hate Waste. So reduce the food they waste, shop smarter, store better.
Looking very professional, isn't it? These would be left over from, bacon could be left over from the Sunday breakfast.
I'm a lot more confident. I'll try to make anything from scratch now, whereas I wouldn't before. Everything was pre-packed and pre-made.
Everybody getting on okay? Smelling really good in here?
Yes, I've saved money by coming to these classes, by planning my shop, checking my cupboards before I go shopping, doing my freezing stuff, buying only what I need. Definitely recommend to come to these classes. Delicious. Come here and really have a good time and love food, hate waste.
It's been a really important campaign, and I know working in the food industry we're all behind it, and there is still a lot of work that needs to be done with consumers to let them understand the effort that goes into food production and why it's really important that that food doesn't go to waste.
We've got some very ambitious targets to reduce food waste in Scotland by 33% by 2025. This is very ambitious, but I believe we can do it if we all work together. So yes, we're only just beginning.